Have you ever found yourself gazing into the middle distance, perhaps during a quiet moment of reflection or even at an ungodly hour when the world outside is still asleep, pondering if there exists a true, undeniable secret formula for achieving consistent, lasting success? It's a universal quest, isn't it? That almost mythical state where every single ounce of effort you meticulously pour into your craft, every sleepless night dedicated to refinement, every early morning spent in disciplined pursuit, seems to organically accumulate, compounding over time, and inevitably leads to the spectacular realization of your most deeply held ambitions. For far too long, the popular narrative surrounding success has been heavily distorted by alluring, yet ultimately misleading, tales. We've been fed a diet of stories about sheer luck, fortunate circumstances, sudden windfalls, or the notion that true achievement is exclusively reserved for a select few endowed with some extraordinary, inherent genius. We are constantly inundated with captivating anecdotes of overnight sensations, individuals who seemingly rocket to fame and fortune without visible struggle, or the sensationalized accounts of lottery winners whose lives are transformed in an instant. These narratives, while compelling, inadvertently cultivate a dangerous misconception that genuine, sustainable accomplishment is primarily a random roll of the dice, a fortune or happenstance, rather than the carefully constructed result of deliberate, strategic action. But what if I proposed a different perspective? What if I told you there's a far more dependable truth, an ironclad philosophy, a profound and actionable approach that systematically strips away randomness from the equation and replaces it with an outcome that is not merely probable, but an almost unavoidable certainty? What if there existed a precise, verifiable method to actively sculpt your own destiny, a pathway to guarantee that the monumental dedication and immense effort you consciously invest today will genuinely yield abundant, tangible dividends tomorrow, next year, and for the entirety of your productive life? Imagine the profound liberation of knowing that your grandest ambitions are not speculative gambles against insurmountable odds, but rather well-defined promises patiently waiting for your consistent and committed engagement. This isn't merely wishful thinking, nor is it another fleeting motivational platitude designed to offer a temporary surge of feel-good emotion before fading away. No, this is a battle-tested, universally proven mindset, an exceptionally practical and detailed roadmap designed for anyone who is genuinely committed to fundamentally elevating their life and decisively transforming their current reality. The profound answer, my friends, is not cloaked in enigmatic mystery, nor is it hidden away in forgotten ancient texts or exclusive, guarded circles. Its essence is powerfully and succinctly encapsulated in the compelling concept we are embarking on to explore today: grind like this, and success has no choice but to come. This isn't just a catchy, attention-grabbing tagline designed for a viral video. It is, in its purest form, a profound life philosophy, a crystal-clear, definitive pathway that leads directly to the very pinnacle of achievement you've been tirelessly dreaming about and ardently pursuing. Now, let's take a critical magnifying glass to that incredibly potent statement: grind like this. What does this powerful, evocative assertion genuinely signify in the context of tangible achievement? It fundamentally transcends the superficial definition of working hard, though it must be unequivocally stated that intense, dedicated effort forms an undeniable, foundational component of this entire philosophy. Yet, the distinction is vital. Consider the countless individuals who labor incredibly diligently, pouring seemingly endless hours into their various endeavors, day in and day out, year after year. Despite their undeniable industriousness, many still find themselves repeatedly encountering insurmountable obstacles, experiencing frustrating periods of stagnation, or consistently falling frustratingly short of their ambitious aspirations. They devote their precious time, expend immense physical and mental energy, and readily sacrifice their personal leisure, their weekends, and their peace of mind, but the desired progress, the elusive breakthrough, remains stubbornly out of reach. The pivotal difference, the crucial distinction that sets the truly successful apart from the merely busy, lies unequivocally in the like this segment of our guiding principle. It speaks directly to the quality, the precision, and the intentionality of your effort. It addresses the intelligent strategy that must consistently underpin your relentless hustle, and the resilient, growth-oriented mindset you consciously bring to every single challenge and opportunity. It involves meticulously cultivating a unique, synergistic blend of unwavering determination, razor-sharp strategic thinking, and a deeply ingrained, purposeful momentum. These elements, when combined, collectively forge an unstoppable, self-sustaining machine that systematically propels you forward, inexorably driving you towards the ultimate realization of your grandest objectives. We are absolutely not advocating for blind, undirected, or self-destructive exertion here. that path leads only to burnout and disillusionment. Instead, we are describing a sophisticated symphony of interconnected, interdependent elements, each playing an indispensable and vital role in systematically metamorphosing your highest aspirations from mere hopeful possibilities into concrete, inevitable, and repeatable realities. This video, therefore, will not merely instruct you to work harder. That simplistic advice, as we've seen, is often incomplete and can be counterproductive. Instead, we will thoroughly unpack the genuine, multifaceted essence of grinding like this, meticulously exploring what it truly entails, rigorously demonstrating why it consistently yields such remarkable results, and vividly illustrating how this comprehensive approach elevates success from a distant, uncertain probability to an absolute, predictable certainty. Alright, so if we are truly going to understand how to grind like this and make success an inevitability, we need to peel back the layers and examine the fundamental pillars that form this potent philosophy. It's far more nuanced than just putting in long hours, and that's precisely why it's so incredibly effective. This isn't about working yourself into burnout. It's about intelligent, strategic, and relentless effort that compounds over time, transforming potential into tangible results. The first, and perhaps most foundational, element of this transformative grind is unwavering consistency and sheer persistence. Think about it for a moment. True, lasting success rarely materializes overnight. It's almost always the culmination of countless hours of diligent, focused effort, relentlessly applied even when faced with daunting setbacks, crushing failures, or seemingly insurmountable challenges. Consider the dedicated marathon runner, for instance. They don't just wake up one day and decide to run 26 miles. Their journey is built on a daily ritual, training, stretching, conditioning, regardless of the weather, regardless of how they feel, for months or even years leading up to the race. Each step, each bead of sweat, each ache and pain endured, isn't just a physical act. It's a deposit into their mental fortitude, their physical endurance, and their unshakable will to cross that finish line. This relentless, consistent pushing forward, even when the goal feels impossibly distant, is the very essence of true persistence. It builds momentum, hones skill, and reinforces a belief in your own capacity to overcome. This isn't just working hard, it's working hard every single day, even when motivation dips, because your commitment to the long-term vision remains paramount. Moving beyond mere hours logged, the second critical component of grinding like this involves working smart, not just working hard. We've all seen individuals pour endless hours into their work, only to find themselves stuck in a cycle of diminishing returns. Their effort is commendable, but their approach lacks strategic depth. Working smart means you're not just busy, you're profoundly effective. It demands the ability to ruthlessly prioritize tasks, to identify and zero in on those activities delivering the highest value, and to continuously seek ways to optimize processes and improve methods. A perfect illustration of this is the Pareto 80-20 rule. Roughly 80% of your most significant results often stem from just 20% of your most critical efforts. The real challenge, and the true mark of working smart, lies in precisely pinpointing that crucial 20%. Once identified, you then channel your energy, focus, and time overwhelmingly into them, rather than spreading yourself thin across less impactful tasks. This isn't about cutting corners, it's about being incredibly efficient with your most valuable resources, time and energy. It's about designing a workflow that minimizes waste and maximizes output, ensuring every ounce of effort is directed towards tangible, measurable progress. This analytical approach transforms your grind from a monotonous chore into a targeted, results-driven engine, propelling you forward with greater velocity. But even smart work and persistence can falter without a clear destination. This brings us to the third indispensable element, a clear vision and specific, actionable goals. What exactly are you grinding for? Without a precise sense of direction, all your intense effort can easily become meaningless, akin to a ship adrift without a compass. Establishing smart goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, provides you with that essential navigational tool. When your goals are sharply defined, every action you take, every decision you make, every resource you allocate, is directly in service of that larger objective. This clarity creates powerful, intrinsic motivation that propels you forward, even when the path becomes steep or obstacles appear insurmountable. It's the difference between vaguely desiring success and committing to launch my e-commerce store selling handmade jewelry by December 31st, generating $5,000 in revenue in the first quarter. The latter gives you a precise target to aim for, enabling you to break it down into smaller, manageable steps. This overarching vision not only keeps you focused but also serves as a constant reminder of why you started, providing the fuel to persist through inevitable moments of doubt and fatigue. It allows you to filter out distractions and align daily actions with ultimate aspirations, ensuring every drop of your hard-earned sweat contributes directly to the future you are meticulously building. As the world around us constantly shifts and evolves, our approach to the grind must also adapt. The fourth critical factor is adaptability and continuous learning. Knowledge and skills highly relevant yesterday might very well be obsolete today. To maintain a competitive edge and ensure sustainable growth, you must cultivate a mindset perpetually open to new ideas, unafraid of experimentation, and genuinely eager to learn from every experience, especially from mistakes. This isn't just about workshops or reading. It's about actively seeking feedback, observing market trends, and being willing to pivot strategies when necessary. Think of industries completely revolutionized, from film photography to digital, physical music to streaming, brick-and-mortar retail to online. Individuals and businesses that failed to adapt were often left behind. The truly effective grinder understands that learning is not a phase. It is a continuous process, an integral part of their operational strategy. They are always asking, how can I do this better? What new skill can I acquire? What emerging technology can I leverage? This constant quest for improvement and openness to change ensures your efforts remain relevant and potent, preventing stagnation and allowing you to not just keep pace, but to set the pace in your chosen field. It means embracing a growth mindset, where challenges are seen as opportunities for learning and development, rather than insurmountable barriers. Finally, and perhaps most challenging, grinding like this demands a spirit of sacrifice and a willingness to step far outside your comfort zone. Achieving truly significant success often requires you to make tough choices, to forego immediate pleasures, and to willingly embrace discomfort. It means saying no to easy distractions, to fleeting social engagements, and sometimes even to well-meaning but ultimately unproductive habits. The comfort zone, by its very definition, is where growth stagnates. It's a familiar, safe space, but nothing truly remarkable ever blossoms there. To break through current limitations, to expand capabilities, and to unlock your full potential, you must confront fears, push past the boundaries of what feels safe, and venture into the unknown. This sacrifice isn't always about grand gestures. It can be as simple as choosing to work on a project instead of watching TV, or dedicating an hour to learning a new skill instead of idly scrolling through social media. It might involve investing time and resources into a venture with uncertain outcomes, or accepting constructive criticism that genuinely challenges preconceived notions. This willingness to endure temporary hardship for long-term gain, to lean into the discomfort of growth, is what separates those who merely dream of success from those who actually build it. It cultivates resilience, deepens resolve, and ultimately forges the kind of character capable of sustaining extraordinary achievement. Okay, let's pick up from there. This character, refined by challenge and fueled by purpose, isn't just better equipped, it becomes an unstoppable force. When you consistently put in the hours, not just any hours, but strategic hours, guided by clear intent and an unwavering spirit, you fundamentally alter your relationship with the world. You're no longer a passive observer. You are actively building the conditions for success's inevitable arrival. This is where the profound logic of grind like this truly comes alive, manifesting tangible results from sustained, intelligent effort. Think about it. Every hour you dedicate to mastering a skill, every calculated risk, every uncomfortable conversation for growth, every late night refining your craft, these aren't isolated events. They are concrete investments. Each adds a robust brick to your foundation, strengthening a crucial pillar of your competence. Over time, these individual efforts don't just add up, they compound exponentially. It's like earning significant compound interest, but instead of money, it's an ever-increasing store of knowledge, experience, wisdom, and a constantly expanding network of valuable connections. This compounding effect is precisely why success begins to feel not just probable, but truly inevitable. When you've invested thousands of focused hours understanding your market, your craft, or your audience, you cultivate an intuitive understanding that others operating superficially cannot possess. You perceive intricate patterns where others see chaos. You spot lucrative opportunities that others miss because their perspective hasn't been honed by the same relentless and insightful effort. Your mind transforms into a finely tuned instrument, capable of processing information, making insightful connections, and formulating effective solutions with a speed and accuracy that originates solely from deep immersion and consistent practice. This isn't merely about working hard, It's about constructing and continually upgrading a superior operating system for your brain and your actions. Moreover, this unwavering pursuit fosters remarkable self-belief. When you consistently show up, push past self-doubt, and overcome obstacles, you internalize a powerful truth: I am capable. This isn't arrogance. It's a deep, earned confidence from repeated acts of courage and perseverance. It's the quiet assurance that you can figure things out, adapt, and even if you stumble, you possess the inner fortitude to get back up and continue the climb. This internal shift is critical because it empowers you to take on bigger challenges, dream larger dreams, and commit to them with an unwavering resolve that inspires not only yourself but also everyone around you. Consider the often misunderstood role of setbacks in this journey. Many view failures as definitive roadblocks. But when you adopt the grind like this philosophy, your perspective on setbacks transforms. They become invaluable data points, critical feedback mechanisms. Each misstep provides vital insights, highlighting areas for improvement, revealing flaws in your strategy, or simply showing you what doesn't work. Consequently, instead of demoralizing you, these failures become essential components of your accelerated learning curve. They sharpen your adaptability, refine your approach, and deepen your understanding. The individual who has faced numerous rejections and learned from each one is far more resilient, resourceful, and ultimately more formidable than someone who has never truly dared to test their limits. This crucial willingness to embrace, analyze, and learn from what goes wrong is a quintessential hallmark of truly successful individuals. And here's another immensely powerful aspect. Your relentless, consistent effort creates an undeniable gravitational pull. People are inherently drawn to demonstrable competence, to infectious passion, and to unwavering dedication. When you're consistently grinding, relentlessly refining your skills, and courageously pushing boundaries, you inherently become a powerful magnet for new opportunities, for capable collaborators, for invaluable mentors, and for discerning clients who recognize and value genuine commitment and expertise. Your burgeoning reputation precedes you, acting as a powerful beacon. Your impressive track record of consistent achievement speaks volumes. Doors that once appeared firmly closed begin to swing wide open, not because of random luck, but because you have systematically built the indisputable credibility and the tangible capacity to confidently walk through them and thrive on the other side. You aren't just passively waiting for success. You are actively manifesting it by becoming the kind of uniquely prepared and supremely capable person that success truly has no choice but to acknowledge and embrace. This isn't to say the journey will always be glamorous, smooth, or easy. Far from it. There will inevitably be days of profound exhaustion, moments of gnawing self-doubt, and extended periods when progress feels agonizingly slow. But it's in those moments, especially when you feel the most intense urge to simply give up, that the true, unyielding character forged by consistent grinding shines brightest. It's the profound ability to consciously push through the inertia and resistance, to vividly remind yourself of your crystal-clear vision, and to steadfastly trust in the compounding, transformative power of your accumulated efforts that makes all the difference. It's an ingrained understanding that every single deliberate action, no matter how seemingly small, meticulously contributes to the grander, more magnificent mosaic of your future success. The phrase success has no choice but to come might sound audaciously confident, perhaps even bordering on an arrogant claim. But it is not. It is a profound statement rooted firmly in statistical probability, observable patterns, and the fundamental, immutable laws of cause and effect. When you consistently apply intelligence, unwavering persistence, crucial adaptability, and strategic, focused effort, you dramatically stack the probabilities overwhelmingly in your favor. You meticulously engineer a scenario where the likelihood of success converges so strongly towards certainty that it becomes a statistical inevitability. It's not about relying on sheer luck. It's about being prepared to such an extraordinary, comprehensive degree that when opportunity inevitably knocks, you're not merely ready to politely answer. You're poised to decisively seize it, skillfully optimize its potential, and brilliantly transform it into something truly magnificent and lasting. This, my friends, is the ultimate, sustainable competitive advantage in any field imaginable. While others are perpetually searching for elusive shortcuts, or passively waiting for inspiration, or allowing minor setbacks to completely derail their ambitions, you are systematically building, relentlessly learning, and proactively adapting. You are creating a unique body of work, a specialized skill set, and an indomitable spirit that simply cannot be replicated overnight. This holistic approach to profound achievement ensures that your success isn't just fleeting or accidental, but deeply rooted, inherently sustainable, and entirely, unequivocally earned through your own deliberate actions. It's a powerful testament to the undeniable fact that deliberate, focused effort, when applied consistently and intelligently over a sustained period, possesses the transformative power to turn even the most ambitious aspiration into a tangible, lived reality. So, the grind like this philosophy isn't merely about working hard. It's about working with unparalleled intelligence, unwavering tenacity, and a compelling vision that intrinsically transforms mere effort into undeniable, tangible outcome. It's about understanding that success is not a passive destination you eventually arrive at, but rather a grand, intricate landscape you actively and consciously build, brick by painstaking brick, hour by dedicated hour. It is a profound, lifelong commitment to continuous growth, an absolute rejection of complacency, and a wholehearted embrace of the immense, transformative power of disciplined, strategic action. When you choose to operate with this unparalleled level of commitment, with this profound depth of purpose and strategic foresight, the powerful idea that success has no choice but to come transforms from a catchy, inspiring slogan into an unshakable, fundamental truth, a natural and entirely predictable consequence of your own relentless making. The truth is, this isn't some magical incantation or a lucky charm you can rub. It's a deliberate, systematic approach to life and work. It's about understanding the specific ingredients that constitute this grind and then meticulously applying them, day in and day out, with unwavering consistency. When we talk about grinding like this, we are diving deep into a methodology, a philosophy that makes the seemingly impossible inevitable. It's a powerful journey, built on a series of foundational pillars that, when combined, create an unstoppable force. The first, and perhaps most vital, pillar of this grind is unwavering consistency and sheer perseverance. Success rarely materializes overnight. It's the cumulative result of thousands of hours of diligent, relentless effort, pushing forward even when faced with daunting setbacks, even when doubt whispers in your ear. Think of a marathon runner. They don't just wake up on race day and decide to run 26.2 miles. Their preparation involves months, often years, of consistent training, daily runs, strength conditioning, nutritional discipline, regardless of the weather, regardless of how tired they feel. Each step, each drop of sweat, each early morning practice builds not only their physical endurance but also their mental fortitude. They understand that every single training session, no matter how small, is a crucial deposit into their success account. This isn't about dramatic, sporadic bursts of effort that quickly fizzle out. It's about showing up consistently, day after day, making incremental progress that compounds over time. It's about cultivating the discipline to stay the course when motivation wanes, knowing that these consistent actions, these small victories, are slowly but surely paving the path to your ultimate goal. This unwavering commitment to the process, even when the immediate reward isn't visible, is what truly separates those who achieve lasting success from those who merely dream about it. It's the bedrock upon which all other elements are built, providing the necessary resilience for the long haul. Secondly, grinding like this means working smart, not just working hard. There's a crucial distinction here that often gets overlooked. You can spend countless hours toiling away, but if your efforts lack strategy, if your processes aren't optimized, if you're not focusing on high-impact activities, your efficiency will suffer, and your results will be suboptimal. This requires a deep understanding of prioritization, the ability to discern which tasks genuinely move the needle forward and which are merely busywork. It's about leveraging principles like the Pareto principle, recognizing that 80% of your most significant results often stem from just 20% of your most crucial efforts. Your challenge, then, becomes identifying that critical 20% and channeling your focused energy into it. This isn't about cutting corners. It's about finding the most efficient and effective path to your objectives. It's about continuous process improvement, ruthlessly eliminating inefficiencies, and always asking, is there a smarter way to do this? Working smart means understanding that your time and energy are finite resources, and you must allocate them judiciously to tasks that truly propel you towards your vision. It means being proactive in planning, strategic in execution, and reflective in evaluation, always striving to improve your operational effectiveness rather than simply increasing the sheer volume of your effort. The goal isn't just activity, it's impact, measured in tangible progress and meaningful outcomes. The third fundamental component of this powerful grind is cultivating a clear vision and establishing specific, actionable goals. What exactly are you grinding for? Without a well-defined destination, all your diligent effort risks becoming aimless and ultimately futile. Setting smart goals, that is, goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, provide you with an invaluable compass. When you know precisely where you're headed, every action you take, every decision you make can be deliberately aligned with your overarching objective. This clarity creates an internal motivation, a powerful driving force that propels you forward even when obstacles emerge or the path becomes challenging. Imagine trying to build a complex structure without a blueprint. Chaos would ensue, and progress would be haphazard at best. Your vision is your architectural plan, and your SMART goals are the detailed specifications for each stage of construction. They break down your grand aspiration into digestible, manageable steps, making achieving success feel less overwhelming and far more attainable. This clarity also allows you to track your progress effectively, celebrating small wins along the way, which in turn reinforces your commitment and boosts your confidence. A clear vision acts as a beacon, guiding your efforts and ensuring that every ounce of your energy is invested strategically, pulling you closer to the future you envision rather than merely keeping you occupied in the present. It transforms vague desires into concrete objectives, giving purpose and direction to every single moment of your dedicated effort. Fourth, to truly grind like this, you must embrace adaptability and commit to continuous learning. The world we inhabit is a dynamic, ever-changing landscape. The knowledge, skills, and strategies that proved effective yesterday might very well be obsolete today. To remain competitive, to thrive, you must cultivate an insatiable curiosity and a willingness to constantly evolve. This means being open to new ideas, challenging your own assumptions, and fearlessly experimenting with different approaches. Crucially, it means learning from failures, viewing them not as roadblocks but as invaluable feedback that illuminates a better path. Never allow yourself to become complacent, thinking you've learned all there is to know. The moment you stop learning, you start stagnating. This commitment to perpetual growth requires humility, recognizing there's always more to discover, more to master. It involves actively seeking out new information, whether through reading, taking courses, attending workshops, or engaging with mentors and experts. It's about developing a growth mindset, understanding that your abilities are not fixed but can be developed and enhanced through dedication and hard work. When you approach every challenge with an open mind, eager to learn and adapt, you not only overcome obstacles more effectively but also unlock new opportunities and expand your capabilities exponentially. This relentless pursuit of knowledge and skill refinement ensures that you remain agile, innovative, and always prepared for whatever the future may hold. Finally, and perhaps most profoundly, grinding like this demands a spirit of sacrifice and a courageous willingness to step far outside your comfort zone. Achieving exceptional success often necessitates making difficult choices, foregoing immediate pleasures, and embracing discomfort as a natural part of growth. The comfort zone, while familiar and safe, is also the enemy of progress. It's a self-imposed prison that keeps you from realizing your full potential. To truly grow, you must confront your fears, push past your perceived limitations, and venture into uncharted territory. This might mean sacrificing leisure time to work on a passion project, choosing to invest your resources in skill development rather than transient luxuries, or taking on challenging assignments that stretch your abilities to their breaking point. These aren't easy decisions, but they are essential. The willingness to defer gratification, to endure short-term discomfort for long-term gain, is a hallmark of truly successful individuals. It's about recognizing that what you give up now pales in comparison to what you gain later. Stepping outside your comfort zone isn't just about facing big, scary challenges. It's also about consistently choosing the harder path, the path that fosters growth, over the path of least resistance. It's about building resilience by repeatedly putting yourself in situations where you have to adapt and overcome. This deliberate act of self-sacrifice, this unwavering commitment to personal and professional expansion, is what forges the strength of character and the robust capabilities necessary to not only achieve your dreams but to sustain them over time. When you deliberately weave together all these crucial elements, the tireless consistency, the intelligent strategy, the crystal clear vision, the relentless pursuit of learning, and the profound spirit of sacrifice, you are not just working, you are constructing an unstoppable momentum. You are building a powerful, self-sustaining engine of progress. Success, in this scenario, ceases to be a mere possibility or a stroke of luck. It transforms into an inevitable outcome, a direct and undeniable consequence of your meticulously cultivated efforts. Each hour you invest strategically, each skill you sharpen, each challenge you overcome, each new piece of knowledge you acquire, acts as a compounding interest in your favor. These aren't just isolated efforts. They accumulate, they reinforce one another, creating an ever-increasing force that propels you forward. You become an individual of superior capability within your chosen domain, a magnet for opportunities. And when those opportunities arise, You are not only prepared but uniquely positioned to seize them and transform them into tangible realities. This holistic, integrated approach is the true essence of grinding like this, making success an undeniable certainty rather than a hopeful aspiration. Indeed, the philosophy of grind like this isn't some elusive magic trick. It's a meticulously proven formula. It's the harmonious blend of relentless consistency, intelligent and strategic effort, a crystal-clear vision guiding your every move, unwavering adaptability in the face of change, and a profound willingness to make the necessary sacrifices. When you consciously integrate these fundamental principles into your daily routine, you're not merely working hard. You are meticulously engineering an unstoppable force. You are systematically building an unshakable foundation for your aspirations. This isn't about hoping for success to eventually materialize. It's about transforming yourself into an individual so capable, so prepared, and so aligned with your objectives that success becomes a natural, inevitable consequence of your focused actions. You cultivate an internal magnet for opportunities, and when they appear, you possess the distinct skills and mental fortitude to grasp them firmly and convert them into tangible achievements. This isn't a gamble, it's a guaranteed pathway. So, here's your call to action. Don't just observe this philosophy, embody it. Begin today by articulating your vision with absolute clarity. Strategize your efforts to work smarter, not just harder. Embrace continuous learning and adapt fearlessly to new challenges. Be willing to step outside your comfort zone and make those temporary sacrifices for enduring gains. When you commit to grinding like this, with intelligence, persistence, and an unwavering purpose, success literally has no alternative. It will find you. It must. Take that definitive step and meticulously sculpt the future you truly deserve.